Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable silence makes most people feel? The moment things get quiet, they reach for their phones, they open social media, they call someone, anything, to not be alone with themselves. But here's the truth. The ability to be alone is one of the most powerful skills you can ever develop, because when you can sit in your own company without distraction, without noise, that's when you meet the real you. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Loneliness is the absence of connection. But solitude is the presence of yourself. When you're always surrounded by people, their voices drown out your own thoughts. Their opinions become your beliefs. Their expectations shape your behavior. But when you're alone, you get to listen, not to the world, but to the whisper inside you. The one that tells you what you actually want. The one that knows your fears, your dreams, your truth. If you never sit with yourself, you'll never understand yourself. And if you don't understand yourself, how can you ever know where you're going? When you choose solitude, something shifts. Your mind, once noisy and scattered, starts to slow down. Ideas that were buried under chaos begin to rise to the surface. You start to notice the patterns in your thoughts, the emotions behind your reactions. You begin to see life clearly, not through other people's filters, but through your own lens. That's why so many great minds, artists, philosophers, innovators, spent long periods alone. They understood that creativity and clarity don't come from crowds. They come from silence. Solitude becomes your mental gym. Every time you sit alone with your thoughts, you build emotional strength. You learn how to calm yourself, motivate yourself, and understand your own limits. Now, solitude doesn't mean isolation. It's not about cutting off people. It's about connecting deeper with yourself. Here's how you can start. 1. Schedule silent hours. Every day, take at least 30 minutes with no noise, no music, no phone, no conversation. Just you and your thoughts. At first, it'll feel uncomfortable, but soon, it'll feel necessary. 2. Go on solo walks. Leave your house without your phone. Walk, observe, breathe. You'll start noticing how beautiful the world looks when you're not rushing through it. 3. Journal your mind. Write what you think, how you feel, what you dream about. It's like meeting yourself on paper, and over time you'll see how much you've grown. 4. Create before you consume. Every morning, before checking your phone, create something. Write, draw, think, plan. Solitude gives you space to build, not just react. The more time you spend alone, the more you realize something powerful. You don't need people to feel whole. You choose them to share your wholeness. That's the difference between a person who fears being alone and one who enjoys it. One seeks validation. The other radiates confidence. Because when you know yourself, you stop chasing attention. When you trust yourself, you stop fearing silence. And when you love yourself, you stop feeling lonely. Being alone isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity to rebuild, to rediscover, to rise. So, the next time life feels quiet, don't rush to fill the silence. Sit in it, breathe in it. Because that silence, that space, is where your strength is born. Learn to love your own company. Because once you do, you'll never truly feel alone again.